A truly impressive back requires more than heavy rows and pull-downs. It requires the right exercises, angles, and execution. In this workout, you'll learn 8 proven movements designed to build wider lats, thicker upper back muscles, stronger traps, and serious overall back mass. Stay with me until the final exercise because the last movement delivers the perfect finishing stimulus to complete this back building session. Exercise 1. Cable-seated wide grip lat pull-down. This move is an excellent starting point for building wider lats, stronger pulling power, and a more pronounced V-taper. Sit firmly on the pull-down machine with your thighs secured beneath the pads and your feet planted on the floor. Reach up and take a wide overhand grip on the bar, keeping your hands positioned slightly wider than shoulder width. Before you pull, lift your chest, brace your core, and allow your arms to reach fully upward without losing control of your shoulders. Initiate the movement by driving your elbows down and slightly back rather than simply pulling the bar with your hands. Bring the bar toward the upper chest while keeping your torso mostly upright with only a slight natural lean. At the bottom, squeeze your lats for a brief moment and think about pulling your elbows toward your sides. Then slowly release the bar upward, allowing your lats to stretch under control. Avoid swinging, excessive leaning, or using momentum to move heavier weight. The controlled eccentric portion is just as important as the pull because it keeps tension where you want it. Weight guide. Beginners should start around 40 to 70 pounds, intermediates around 80 to 120 pounds, and advanced lifters around 130, 180 plus lbs while maintaining strict form. Variation. Use a slightly narrower grip. Exercise 2. Cable-seated close grip lat pull-down. Now that you have established width with the wide grip pull-down, this close grip variation shifts the emphasis toward a stronger contraction and fuller lat development. Sit securely on the pull-down station with your thighs locked under the pads and your feet firmly planted. Attach a mag handle and grip it with both hands using a neutral, palms facing inward position. Start with your arms fully extended overhead, keeping your shoulders controlled rather than allowing them to collapse forward. Lift your chest, brace your core, and maintain a stable torso throughout the movement. Begin the pull by driving your elbows down toward your sides while keeping the handle path close to your body. As the handle approaches your upper chest, squeeze your lats hard and briefly pause without leaning excessively backward. Think about moving your elbows rather than curling the handle with your arms. Slowly return the handle upward, allowing your lats to lengthen completely while maintaining control. Do not bounce at the bottom or let the weight yank your shoulders upward. The goal is continuous tension from the first inch of the pull to the final inch of the stretch. This variation is especially useful for learning how to connect your elbows to your lats and produce a powerful contraction without relying on momentum. Weight guide. Beginners should start around 40 to 70 pounds, intermediates around 80 to 120 pounds, and advanced lifters around 130, 180 plus lbs while keeping the movement controlled. Variation. Use a single arm mag handle to train each lat independently. Bonus tip. Drive your elbows toward your back pockets and keep your chest tall as you squeeze. Exercise 3. Cable-seated close grip row. After your vertical pulling work, this row brings the focus into the mid-back, giving you the thickness and density needed to complement that wider lat shape. Sit upright on the cable row station with your feet firmly against the platform and your knees slightly bent. Attach either a mag handle or a V-bar, depending on your preferred hand position. Grab the handle with a neutral, close grip and begin with your arms extended while keeping your chest lifted and spine neutral. Let your shoulder blades move naturally forward at the starting position, but avoid rounding your lower back. Brace your core, then initiate the pull by driving your elbows backward toward your torso. Keep the handle traveling smoothly toward your lower ribs or upper waist rather than pulling it high toward your chest. At peak contraction, squeeze your mid-back for a controlled pause while keeping your shoulders down and away from your ears. Slowly extend your arms and allow your shoulder blades to move forward under control, creating a full stretch through the back before beginning the next repetition. Avoid rocking your torso to generate momentum. The strongest reps come from controlling both directions and keeping tension on the back instead of letting the weight take over. Weight guide. Beginners should start around 50 to 80 pounds, intermediates around 90 to 130 pounds, and advanced lifters around 140, 200 plus lbs while maintaining strict control. Variation: alternate between the mag handle and V-bar to slightly change your hand position and pulling path. Bonus tip: think about driving your elbows behind you instead of pulling the handle with your hands. Exercise 4. Cable-seated one-arm alternating row. Now we move from bilateral rowing to unilateral work, forcing each side of your back to earn the contraction independently and helping you build balanced thickness and control. Sit firmly on the cable row station with your feet braced against the platform and your knees slightly bent. Attach a single handle and reach forward with one arm while keeping your chest lifted and spine neutral. Start with your working shoulder reaching naturally toward the cable, creating a controlled stretch through the lat and upper back. Brace your core before pulling, then drive your elbow backward and slightly toward your hip, keeping the handle close to your body. Avoid twisting your torso aggressively to finish the repetition. At the contracted position, pause briefly and squeeze the working side of your back before slowly extending your arm forward. Allow the shoulder blade to move naturally at the end of the reach, but keep the weight under control instead of letting the cable pull you forward suddenly. Alternate arms only after completing the desired repetitions on one side. Keep your hips and torso stable throughout the set. This exercise teaches you to feel each lat individually while exposing strength differences between sides, making it an excellent bridge toward the heavier rowing movements coming next. Weight guide. Beginners should start around 20 to 40 pounds per arm, intermediates around 45 to 70 pounds per arm, and advanced lifters around 75, 110 plus lbs per arm while maintaining strict form. Variation: perform all repetitions on one side before switching arms. Bonus tip: reach slightly forward at the start, then drive your elbow toward your hip to maximize lat engagement. Exercise 5. Barbell bent over row. With your lats activated and your back already warmed up, this is where we introduce heavier loading to build serious back thickness, strength, and overall pulling power. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and grip the barbell slightly wider than shoulder width using an overhand grip. Lift the bar from the floor with a strong, neutral spine. Then hinge at your hips by pushing them backward while keeping a soft bend in your knees. Lower your torso until it is roughly 30 to 45 degrees above parallel with the floor, depending on your mobility and control. Brace your abs tightly and keep your neck aligned with your spine. From this position, pull the bar toward your lower ribs or upper abdomen by driving your elbows backward. Keep the bar traveling close to your body and avoid turning the movement into a shrug or upright row. At the top, squeeze your lats, rhomboids, and mid-back for a brief moment without jerking your torso upward. Lower the bar slowly until your arms are nearly straight and your back remains stable. The key is maintaining the same torso angle throughout the set. Once fatigue sets in, reduce the weight rather than sacrificing your hinge position or using excessive momentum. Weight guide. Beginners should start around 45 to 75 pounds, intermediates around 85 to 135 pounds, and advanced lifters around 145, 225 plus lbs with controlled technique. Variation: use an underhand grip to increase biceps involvement and alter the pulling angle. Bonus tip: keep the bar close to your legs and imagine dragging it toward your waist with your elbows. Exercise 6. Dumbbell one-arm bent over row. After the heavier barbell row, this unilateral dumbbell variation lets you refine each side individually while giving you more freedom to find the strongest pulling path for your back. You have two excellent setup options. First, place one knee and the same side hand on a straight bench, keeping your opposite foot firmly planted on the floor. Keep your spine neutral and your torso stable as you row with the free arm. Alternatively, stand behind an inclined bench with both feet planted on the floor and place one or both hands on the top portion of the bench for support. This setup reduces unnecessary lower back movement while still allowing a strong rowing motion. Start with the dumbbell hanging directly beneath your shoulder. Brace your core, keep your chest controlled, and pull the dumbbell upward by driving your elbow toward your hip. Avoid rotating your torso or shrugging your shoulder toward your ear. At the top, pause briefly and squeeze the lat before lowering the dumbbell slowly until your arm is fully extended. Think about creating a long stretch at the bottom and a powerful contraction at the top. Keep your movements deliberate rather than chasing heavier weight. Weight guide. Beginners should start around 20 to 35 pounds, intermediates around 40 to 65 pounds, and advanced lifters around 70, 100 plus lbs per dumbbell while maintaining strict control. Variation. Alternate between the straight bench and incline bench supported setup. Bonus tip. Let your shoulder blade move naturally at the bottom, then drive your elbow back to finish the rep. Exercise 7. Cable standing big bar lat pushdown. Now we finish the heavy rowing work with a straight arm movement that isolates the lats and teaches you to keep tension through the entire pulling arc. Stand facing the cable machine with a big bar attached to the high pulley. Take a wide overhand grip and step back slightly to create constant cable tension. Keep your feet about shoulder width apart, knees softly bent, chest lifted, and core braced. Start with the bar around upper chest height and your arms extended with a slight bend in the elbows. Without turning it into a triceps pushdown, drive the bar downward in a smooth arc by pulling from your lats. Keep your arms relatively fixed as the bar travels toward your thighs. At the bottom, squeeze your lats hard for a moment and keep your shoulders down rather than shrugging forward. Slowly allow the bar to travel back upward until you feel a controlled stretch through your lats. Keep your torso stable and avoid using body weight or excessive momentum to force the bar down. The wide grip gives you a different pulling angle and makes this an excellent movement for finishing the back with controlled lat tension. Weight guide. Beginners should start around 20 to 35 pounds, intermediates around 40 to 65 pounds, and advanced lifters around 70, 100 plus lbs with strict control. Variation. Use a slightly narrower grip to increase your range of motion. Bonus tip. Think about sweeping the bar toward your thighs with your elbows rather than pushing it down with your hands. Exercise 8. Cable standing rope lat pushdown. Since the previous wide grip bar version established heavy tension through the lats, the rope variation lets you finish with a more natural arm path and a stronger peak contraction. Stand facing the cable machine with the rope attached to the high pulley. Grab the rope with a neutral grip, step back slightly, and keep your feet shoulder width apart with your knees softly bent. Brace your core and lean forward just enough to maintain constant tension. Keep your arms slightly bent but fixed, then drive the rope downward in a smooth arc toward your thighs using your lats. At the bottom, pull the rope in slightly apart and squeeze your lats for a brief moment. Slowly return the rope upward, allowing your shoulders to move naturally and your lats to stretch under control. Keep your torso stable and avoid turning the movement into a triceps press down. Compared with the big bar version, the rope gives your wrists and arms more freedom to follow a natural path, making it an excellent final movement for controlled lat isolation. Weight guide. Beginners should start around 15 to 30 pounds, intermediates around 35 to 55 pounds, and advanced lifters around 60, 90 plus lbs with strict form. Variation. Step slightly farther back to increase cable tension and range of motion. Bonus tip. Separate the rope at the bottom and squeeze your lats as if you were trying to bring your hands toward your hips.